record on a computer. There we go. So we finally found a product that we could take out to the marketplace that absolutely everybody loved. Now, not only that, we could take it out and we could actually literally help people too as well. So I'm going to get into that right now. So let me just, I'm going to turn off my video here so my rugged good looks don't block the screen. So we'll turn that off. We'll get into sharing here, into the screen sharing here. Where are we here? There we go. And boom. You guys, you see that, Aaron? Yep, thumbs up. Okay, right on. So the reason why we call ourselves world changers is not because we're a cult or something like that. The reason why we call ourselves world changers for two different reasons. Number one, we've changed the face of network marketing forever. For absolutely ever. We've changed the face of network marketing. And you know what? And the reason why is because, you know what? And there's a little video and you guys can look at it on my Facebook, but you know, gone are the days of grandma's network marketing companies where you have to have you can have people over if you want to. You can have the home parties and all that kind of stuff, but you don't need to. Now you can drive 8 hours from Kelowna, get here within 2 minutes, throw a webinar on with your slippers on, unshaven, and you can have yourself a great big webinar and have a whole bunch of people join your organization. And that's how easy it is. You can literally work from your cell phone anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you are. I could be in Thailand right now. I could be Kelowna. You have no idea where I am, but the job is still the same. Sharing a 2-minute video, which is awesome. Again, no product samples, really, really easy to do. The second way we're changing network marketing is we actually have a product now that quite literally changes the healthcare industry. And I'll explain to you why it's out there. Number one, 85% of everything you buy, I don't know if you know this or not, but 85% of everything you buy is because your friend told you to. And they told you how awesome it was. Or you read it on Facebook because you saw it on somebody's post. How many people say, looking for a dentist? Anybody have any recommendations? You know, you guys see that all the time on Facebook. Now, with the industry changing like this, now you have an opportunity to actually profit off of that, right? So now you can recommend a product and it actually creates some revenue for yourselves. So anyways, this is World GN. This is our company. Now, World GN is a network marketing company. It's a new era. It's an absolutely new era. And what they've done is they've created a product so incredible that you can actually change lives with this. And we'll get into this too as well. So they have a little bit of foresight. Now, Bill Gates says the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and get there first. And this is why we call ourselves world changers. Number one, we change network marketing. And whether you know it or not, every store, every retail outlet, everything that you know and knew as growing up as a child will be gone in the next 5 years. There will be no more Sears. There will be no more Radio Shack in the stores. There will be no more stores like that. And the way that it's going right now is through affiliate network marketing just like this. So this is why it's making such a big comeback right now. Right now, this type of business worldwide is producing $178 billion a year profit. $178 billion a year in profit. 70 billion of that goes into the hands of people like you and I. It's unbelievable. It's twice as big as the movie industry. It's 10 times as big as the NFL. It's unreal. So they knew that. They created a product that was first to market, which we're going to introduce to you right away here, and they put it in the hands of people like us to get it out there. So they knew where it was going. They got it out. So this is what the experts on wearable technology are saying. In 2013, 8 million units were shipped of wearable technology. Now, if you kind of remember back, you know, when you first started seeing it in the Best Buys and stuff like that, you know, it was a few things you saw, then it got a little bit bigger, then it got a little bit bigger, then it got a little bit bigger. Now it's 3 aisles back to back to back to back to back of wearable technology. Now, right now, when you go to Best Buy, like I said, you're going to see a lot of those devices, probably about 20 or 25 of them. They all basically do the exact same thing. So this is why a lot of them are losing a lot of market share. But anyways, so the value of that marketplace in 2016, last year, was $14 billion. In 2020, it's going to be worth $34.2 billion. This is what Forbes says, not us. This is what Forbes says. And Time Life magazine talks about how wearable tech will change your life, like it or not. Now, wearable technology will change your life, like it or not, because whether we like the company or whether we like the fact that we have to wear a wearable or not, people are going to wear them. Whether we're involved or not, people are going to have them. Whether we show our neighbors or not, people are going to get them. Whether we put it on Facebook or not, people are going to find out about the product. So the question that I had to ask myself when Angie brought this to me, and the reason I always talk about myself a little bit because I was not a network marketing person, so I think it's a good example, is I had to ask myself, now that I know where the market's going, you know, how big of a piece of that pie do I want to get? You know, when's the last time that you told somebody how great something was and that company sent you a check for it? When's the last time you told people to get an iPhone because the Samsung sucked, or get a Samsung because the iPhone sucked, and the company literally sent you a check at the end of the month for that, for 10% of your friend's purchase? Never happened. It's never happened. It's never happened, but it will start to happen more and more and more. So anyways, this is the Helo. Now, before I get into talking about the Helo, I just want to show you the quick video, the one that got me super excited. And by the way, I do this same webinar 4 times a day with the same amount of excitement, because you know what? It's just so exciting to be able to deal with people that love their products, that benefit from their products. And some of the stories that I get to hear from people is just absolutely amazing. So anyways, I'm just going to get out of this for 2 seconds. We'll show you this video here that got me super excited. Bear with me for 30 seconds here. There we go. Where are you, honey? All right. So this is a video that got me excited.
Introducing Helo, the world's first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device unlike any other wearable device on the planet. Helo can monitor the most important measurements, including heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, daily steps, calories burned, and Helo can even perform an EKG. Helo can also sense your mood if you're excited or even if you're fatigued. Paired with the latest smartphone application, you can now track the health and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine being able to monitor your aging parents even if you're thousands of miles away, or getting an alert if your spouse's blood pressure is too high. Helo not only monitors your important measurements, but it produces a daily, weekly, and monthly health report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. In the near future, Helo will be able to monitor blood sugar levels, alcohol levels in our blood, oxygen levels, temperature, and even keep disease-delivering mosquitoes away. But Helo is more than the world's most advanced health monitoring device. Helo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Unfortunately, more and more women and children go missing each day, according to the FBI. With Helo, a child walking home from school can now press the panic button twice, and his or her Helo guardians can be sent an emergency alert via text, notifying their guardians that they need help. And what's amazing is that the guardians will get the exact GPS location of their loved one. Let's take a look at another scenario. What if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood and you sense danger lurking? Having that peace of mind to simply alert your loved ones can be a lifesaver. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, I'm positive you're ready to order one for you and your family members. However, Helo is not found in stores. Helo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or fill out our form to get more information about the Helo right now.
Unbelievable product, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable product. And again, you know, when I looked at that video, it was actually the older one, but when I looked at that video, you know, I had to ask myself very simply before I decided to get involved in this, I had to say to myself, who do I know that could benefit from these features? And we're gonna go through a couple of them, because I could literally almost say almost every single person I've ever met in my lifetime could benefit from something like this. Blood pressure, heart rate, ECG, sleep quality, breath rate, emotions, fatigue, steps, calories, guardian function, and so many more functions. For instance, the blood pressure, if you want to get your blood pressure right now, not heart rate, your blood pressure. If you want like systolic and diabolic blood pressure, you got to have a huge device that straps on your arm that's the size of 2 iPhones put together. You got to strap that thing on your arm. It's about $400. So when Angie and I went to Best Buy, you know, which is the only place right now until they go out of business that you can find this kind of stuff. But, you know, we had to piece together all this stuff. It was about, you know, it was about $3,000 or $4,000 before you could actually piece it all together. Just a blood pressure thing was $400. heart rate, ECG, that's all the little diodes that strap to your chest there. I had it done in the summertime. It was like a 4-hour procedure, you know, to get it done at the doctor. I know somebody that, I met a customer the other week that had one at home. It was like the size of a shoebox. They paid $2,000 for it, you know, to be able to do that at home. You can literally do that from your wrist. Sleep quality, breath rate. Breath rate for asthmatics, I've got asthma myself. 25% of the world's population has a breathing problem, asthma, allergies, emphysema, emotions, fatigue, you know. You can have a look at that. Now, obviously, we know when we're tired. However, sometimes it just takes a little kick in the butt for something to tell us it's time to take a rest. Steps, calories, guardian function, and so much more. Absolutely unbelievable. So here is the game changer. The game changer. We got very, very lucky, and you guys are very, very lucky too as well, because as soon as we got on board, within 2 weeks, they announced the full launch at the end of this year, in the fourth quarter of this year, of the non-invasive continuous blood glucose monitor in the Helo. You'll have to excuse their picture in the old Helo there, not the new one. But anyways, so for anybody that has diabetes, which by the way is 9.8% of the world's, of North America's population, and even more people on the way to getting diabetes, they don't have to have the test strips. They don't have to prick their child's finger. They don't have to have a machine in their house that they pay $400 a month for. You can literally continually monitor that from the app in your phone or on your iPad. Unbelievable game changer. We're the only one with the technology. They were so worried about that technology. A company in Silicon Valley developed it. They bought the company so nobody else could get that, obviously, right? Like that right there is a game changer. And they're expecting right now, whatever your check is before the fourth quarter, when that comes out, you can take it and times it by 10 as soon as that comes out, because everybody's going to want one. And everybody wants one right now, obviously, as you can see. Unbelievable product. So number one, you've got your WeCare. Now your WeCare, this is an unbelievable feature too as well. You can monitor up to 20 different people at the exact same time in your phone. You can have somebody beside you in the same house. You can have somebody in England, in China, in Thailand, wherever. You can monitor those all from your phone. So if you live away from your elderly parents or aunts or uncles, or you live away from your college student kids or vice versa, everybody in the family can be on that. So you can have a copy of that at all times. So Angie, my wife, has that all on her. So her mom and dad are on there, I'm on there, and you can pick and choose what you want them to see, because her dad's a little bit more secretive. He doesn't want to see everything, so he'll pick heart rate or whatever. Heart rate, blood pressure, ECG, sleep quality, steps, breath rate, mood, fatigue. You pick whatever you want, so you can monitor all that. Now, what it'll do is you can set the parameters. So if something happens, like your blood pressure goes off, breath rate goes off, whatever, for an asthmatic or whatever it is, it will immediately remotely it'll remotely tell you. It'll send an SOS to your cell phone. Right now it's over email. They're getting the SMS fixed up right now. So in Canada, you're going to have that in the next probably month, I would imagine. So if you've got a 12-year-old asthmatic child, and you know what, they're away from home, they're at camp, there's something like that, and you notice something's wrong with their breath rate, you can contact somebody, you know, and vice versa, an elderly parent. Like, unbelievable technology. This panic button is what you guys saw in that video there. I love this function. I love this function. Where I'm from, the kids are getting cell phones at 9, 10, 11 years old. They can have this with them at all times. Something happens on the way to school, car, you know, whatever happens, you know, anybody, if they get hit by a car, somebody can press that panic button. You can put a little sticky on there, double press the panic button if you want to. In the case of an emergency, it'll send you a Google map to your phone. So one of our members tried this out. They were on a grid road in Saskatchewan. Husband was 20 minutes behind her. She double-clicked that button. It took him to within a foot of where she was at that time. Unbelievable. You guys, right now, if you think in your brain, you can think of 100 different ways that would save somebody's life. 100 different ways that would save somebody's life. Unbelievable. Again, this is the new self-care. This is the new healthcare. And this is why we're world changers and changing things up right now. So this is the germanium. Germanium stones, basically what they do is they put negative ions into your body, and they increase your blood flow to your further away appendages. They get the blood moving a little bit faster. So I'll let you guys look this up so I don't spend 20 minutes explaining this to you. But again, it's for people with back pain, neck pain, osteoporosis too as well in the joints. you know, and fibromyalgia too as well. Anybody that's got hard laborious jobs, for people that like to work out a lot, they get sore muscles from working out lots. You can see kind of in the picture with and without the germanium how much faster it speeds up that. Now, it doesn't speed up your heart rate, but what it does, it speeds up the blood flow to the further away nerves and appendages too as well. Unbelievable function. It was explained to me in great detail, which I won't take your time tonight to explain it to you, but do look it up. It's an absolutely amazing feature. Now, this is the slide that I love the best. And the reason why is because everybody used to say to me when I first started, you know, I think they were trying, you know, it's funny thing about people, they always try to make you negative. But anyways, they're like, oh, dude, I got a Fitbit, man. That's all the same thing. Or I got the Apple Watch. It's the same. And I'm like, man, you know, so we had to make this chart. Now I'm like, man, don't even bother. It's not even in the realm of the same thing. Not even in the ballpark. So you can count your steps. I can count my steps myself. But you know what I can't count to? My ECG. And I can't count to my breath rate, and I can't count a panic button, you know, and calories come on, very, very basic functions. So what you get that they don't have is ECG, blood pressure, breath rate, mood, fatigue, remote monitoring, germanium plates, the panic button, the blood sugar monitor, continuous blood sugar monitor. Like, my goodness, you're changing lives. 25% of the world has a breathing problem. 10% of North America has diabetes. Think of all the people you know that work out. Think of all the people you know that don't work out that probably should. And you can see Uncle Jim might have a little issue in a couple of years. Now they can monitor themselves through that. Now, even if they did have the same features, even if they did, if you tell your buddy to buy a Fitbit, you tell your buddy to buy an Apple Watch, do you think that they're sending you a check? Not a chance. That's the advantage that you have here, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the way that marketing is going. So anybody that's looked anything into marketing is kind of realizing with affiliate marketing the way that things are going right now. This is basically like you know, you telling somebody to go buy something on Amazon and Amazon sending you a check for it. It's just not a reality, right? With this, it is a reality. So again, we got lucky here. Fox News featured us as the new tech of 2017 to dominate the technology market. The first time in network marketing history that a big news station featured a network marketing product and said it was about to dominate 2017. How fast do you think our business grew after that? Just in the last 75 days, we've sold over 230,000 of these now. Over 230,000 of these. And ladies and gentlemen, they're not in stores. They're people like you and I. And these people are getting paid off of those recommendations. And again, keep in mind, it only came out in September. That's how fast it's growing. It's unbelievable. In the United States, they went from 0 to 65,000. They're actually at 70 now. I said 65 last week. 70,000 members inside of 6 months. Breaking network marketing history. Now, we all have an opportunity in Canada right now. So great of an opportunity. And this is why I'm fired up each and every day, because I know every person, as soon as they're done that webinar, they call their people, they get on board, and instantly they're in the top 400 to 500 now people of the 50 and 60,000 that are coming. Unreal opportunity. So the future's bright. Now, World manufactures the bracelet. They own the algorithms. They own the companies that make the blood glucose, so on and so forth. The Applight processor was developed by Toshiba. This is the first time, again, this is why we call ourselves world changers. This is the first time in history that a $50 billion technology company approached a network marketing company to get their product out there. And you know why? You know why they approached them? Because they know that they cannot sit a Hilo on a shelf beside a pilly little Fitbit and have the pimply-faced guy at Best Buy that hardly looks you in the eyeballs tell you how amazing that product is. You just can't, it just doesn't happen. You know when the last time you were in Best Buy buying a video game, the dude doesn't even look you in the eyes, let alone explain how amazing it is. And that guy, sorry guys, and that guy's gonna explain how amazing this product is. Not likely. There's no way that they're going to explain how amazing that this product is. So anyways, that's why they got a network marketing company to do it. So unbelievable product, unbelievable manufacturer's quality. They can produce 1 million units per month. 1 million units per month, which is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So the worst thing that could ever happen is you can come up with a great product and it runs out of inventory right away. You never have to worry about that, okay? So now let's go into, There's the guy, Fabio Galdi. He's older than me. He looks like he's 10 years younger than me. I wish I was Italian. I swear I wish I was. They sit on the beach all day, I bet. But anyway, and now he lives in Miami. But anyway, so this guy's a genius. He was never he's never a network marketing guy. He was a genius. He brought the second largest internet service provider into Italy and the fifth largest in Europe in 94 when he was a kid. In 2002, he introduced, one of the first touchscreen LCDs onto the marketplace. 2005, developed one of the first successful VoIP platforms. So think Vonage, think RingCentral if you own a business. Like, the guy is a genius, like a genius. So 2011, here's what 2011, he says, okay, I've got all these great products, but the stores are going out of business. How do I get these products out there with great people? So he goes into network marketing, and he starts to market a few different products. Earlier in last year, Toshiba approaches them and says, listen, we got this app. What can you do with this? So they went to work and they developed the Hilo. And again, Toshiba saw the foresight as well, that things were going to be marketed this way. So Ambassador of the Year 2016 network marketing, and the one that really stuck out for me, top 100 momentum ranks, number 5. There's a million network marketing companies out there, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what? They've all got 200,000 people in them. You're going to be the 200,000th and first, and you're going to make about $20 a month. And that, and that is actually a reality. And talk to a lot of your friends, right? So right now, you've got a brand new launch in this country, and for the people in New Zealand, you've got a brand new launch there too as well. We've got 25 new people in New Zealand just in the last 4 days. It's just exploding out of thin air. But people see the vision. It's unbelievable. So I won't get into too much about the stock, but we're a publicly listed company, which means she's open book. This is not a private company where they kind of juck and jive and pretend that the earnings is this and the earnings is that. This is all open book, okay? So when we started in September of last year, the stock price was 40 cents. When we started in December, it was $3. It's now sitting around $15. The company went from a $157 million company to a $450 million company since I've been with them. That's 6 weeks. That's 6 weeks. Unbelievable. So we're open in 195 countries around the world. Just our team here alone has people in Africa. We got people in the States, obviously, all over Canada, in almost every province, Scotland, Switzerland, and of course we got the New Zealand team representing tonight on the webinar, which is really weird because it's actually right now it's 7 o'clock here. It's actually 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon there. That's so weird. It freaks me out. But anyways, so all over the world. Now this is Nat and Chanita. Nat and Chanita developed a compensation plan for this. Chanita is in the Hall of Fame, of network marketing for producing more female millionaires than anybody in history. Unbelievable feat. And obviously you can see since September, they've grown from 0 to number 10 in network marketing in the world, by the way, in the world. What did they say? There's 78 million people in the world network marketing. They're number 10 just since September, $510,000 US per month they've got themselves up to already. And again, just because it popped, people saw the vision, they saw what they could do, they saw that they could help other people, and they jumped on board, and that's how it grows, right? So anyways, so this is how you choose a business, and this is something I know a lot about because I've been in business since I was 18 years old, and I've had a couple. So anyways, the first thing that I always look for is I look for a product that is leagues above everything else. Now, what I've never had is I've never had a product that was leagues above everything else, that there was zero competition. Now, holy smokes, imagine my eyes light up when Angie hands me this piece of gold. So I'm like, wow, this is amazing. There's literally no competition. There's no tech companies in network marketing. Why do you think it's growing so fast? It's unreal. But anyway, so we've got no competition. We've got an amazing product. We've got a life-changing product. And we've got a product that people can literally show to everybody, everywhere, and everybody says. Everybody that is on our team already that's on this webinar will nod when I say this. You've never shown it to a person, never once in your life, I guarantee, showed it to a person that didn't say, that's amazing, you're onto something. It's honest to goodness, it happens every time. You can show it anywhere you want to. Trends, we already know where the marketplace is going for the wearables. Timing, well, they went from 0 to 70,000 people in the United States inside 6 months. What do you think it's going to look like in Canada over the next 6 months? You have a chance to get in the first 500. So how's that for timing? Unbelievable. The team, we got an amazing team. I mean, I'm probably one of the more handsome people on the team, but there are some other great guys too as well. Just kidding. I see Aaron shaking his head. But anyways, we got a great team, a lot of good leaders here. They're all coming in from some of the top positions in other network marketing companies because they see the vision. The management, Fabio Galdi's an amazing guy. And the reason what makes him amazing, he's one of the only CEOs in network marketing that does not draw his pay out of the compensation program. And that's huge, guys. Because you know what? We have a 21% binary. We're going to get to that. But anyways, he only takes his money out of the stock price going up. That's it. No money out of the comp plan whatsoever. Unheard of. Usually they tap it for 10 or 15%, and that's how they get all their money. Not here. Unbelievable guy. So let's talk about the compensation plan and how easy it is to get on board here. Sorry, I'm just going to close the screen here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick a pack. That's it. Easy enough. Pick a pack. So we got 3 packs. The first one's called the add-on pack or the selfish pack. We joke always and call this selfish pack because obviously, you know, unless you're, you know, a single bachelor with no family and no friends, I mean, why would you ever get that? But, you know, because you got friends, you got family, you got husband, wife, all that kind of stuff. So most people go with the family pack. We do have that other one too as well. So if you need to add an extra one on, you always can buy a single. So if you have the family pack, you have to add one on. You don't have to buy a whole nother family pack. Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. I'm just going to mute everybody here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So anyways, oh, sorry. Now that I muted everybody, we skipped the slide. All right, so we got the 1 pack. Now we got the family pack. That's the one that Angie and I went with. There was no premium pack back then. And I'll tell you one funny thing about the Hilo LX when we went from the Classic, and I tell everybody else this, of all the amazing life-changing things that it does, the feedback we heard was, can you make it prettier? And number 2 is, could you have some colored bands? I swear, colored bands. That was the number 1 feedback that we heard. So what they do, they made it a little bit prettier. They came out with all sorts of different colors for bands. Angie tells me that's super important. I'm supposed to tell you guys that. So anyways, everything that gets put out into the marketplace, you get 10% off of, okay? If you have a pen and paper, write this down because there's 5 ways you get paid. Number 1 is a fast start on everything. So on that family pack, you get $135 fast start on every one that goes out the door. Premium pack, you get $200 fast start on that. So for the family pack right now, and this isn't a salesy pitch, right now until supplies last, and they may or may not already be gone, if you're lucky enough to get one tonight, they're offering an extra Hilo Classic for the people, and then they're shipping out the Hilo LXs in March when it comes out. So they got 4 Hilo LXs, 1 for free. That's the pack Angie and I got. Right now they're giving you an extra one for free while supplies last. It's not salesy talk. They could already be gone, but I have to say that obviously. 5 germanium plate sets, 1 pack of bands, 3 business centers, 600,000 weekly max. On the premium pack, you get packs of bands for each individual one. So in the first one, you got to kind of fight over the colors. On the second one, every single person gets their own pack of bands. Plus, you get a Hilo Classic while supplies last. While supplies last, if they're not already gone, you get a Hilo Classic for free too as well. So unbelievable, unbelievable deal. Unbelievable deal. So let me show you how you become a team builder. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. There's 2 people on the webinar tonight that are trying to get to their team builder that just signed up in the last 24 hours. Jamie's one of them, obviously. So anyway, so we're trying to get her to team builder, and all we do is put a person on the left and a person on the right. That's it. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. You bring 2. As soon as you do that, you're a team builder. You're making 20% off the volume too as well. So you get the fast starts. You also get 20% off the volume. Now, if they come in with a single on each side, you only get 10%. Obviously, that doesn't happen very often, but you got to build yourself back up to the 500 then too as well. So the next step is team developer. This is the one that unlocks all the marbles, okay? All the doors, all the everything. So basically, you bring 2, you get 2. You bring 2, they get 2. That's it. As soon as that happens, you are locked in as a team developer forever, and it unlocks all the compensation, all the career recognition programs, everything. So before you're a team developer, you get paid in 2 different ways. After you're a team developer, you get paid 3 more ways. Number 1, career path recognition. So if you want to be a diamond and all that kind of stuff, you got to have that team developer. Matching bonus up to 10% for 10 generations. We're going to talk about that in the next slide. If you're a president millionaire, you get to share in 1% of the profits for the company. My buddy Jeremy Roma, who I always talk about on here, everybody's tired of me preaching about him. The guy was driving Uber in July. He was driving an Uber cab in July because he couldn't pay for his daughter's school, like stand-up guy. Single dad, driving Uber, money troubles out the wazoo. Anyways, 3 weeks ago, gets promoted to president millionaire. He's got a $64,000 check that week. Plus, with his millionaire pool, his whole check was $92,000. They gave him $250,000 in company stock. Unbelievable. Unbelievable company. Unbelievable guy. Great leader. Great guy. But anyway, so you get a car bonus too as well. Car bonus, every month that you're a diamond, they give you $1,000 US car bonus, okay? Go out and get yourself a nice car. Most companies are $500 to buy a Mercedes. Well, I'm telling you right now, not to sound facetious, I have a Mercedes, and it's a lot more than $500 a month, so I never get where they get that $500 from. This, they give you $1,000 US, so these for Canadians, $1,350. I think New Zealand, you're about the exact same thing. So unbelievable car bonus. Luxury bonus, you see that little Ferrari down there? That's going to be sitting in my driveway in about 3 months here. Because what they do is every time if you're a president millionaire 4 times, they give you your dream car. Keys in hand, no tax slip. I'll show you the slide of my upline, Chad getting his. So anyways, here's the ranks, the matching. Silver, gold, platinum, diamond is what Angie and I will be after this pay period. So what the check matching basically means is, so we'll take diamond, for instance. So let's say your front line of people, if you got 10 people in the front and each of their checks was $1,000, you get 10% of all those. That's your third way you get paid. Third way. So that's another $1,000. Then their people, you get 5%. Then their people's people, you get 5%. It doesn't take away from them. It's an added bonus onto your pay. Unreal. Unreal. These are all the different levels. Our upline Carla's going for Grand Diamond right now, so good for her. And this is all just in the first 6 weeks. Just the first 6 weeks. Do you know that the level that we're going for right now, most people don't achieve for a year to a year and a half in most companies? And that's the people that work really, really hard. I have 0 network marketing experience, and that's how fast that we grew that. We're sitting at 160 people right now from my cell phone 2 hours a day. Like, this company is unreal. Now, this is one part that I really, really, really appreciate. And here's why I appreciate this, is because Angie before this spent 2 months with 3 months with a different company. Now, the one thing that I didn't like about that is every single month she had to order $225 a month for the product just to stay active and get commissions off of her people. So on top of that, she had to pay shipping. So it came out to like $260. And I'm like, babe, are you actually even making any money? She said, no. It's all going back into my auto ship. I said, come on, honey. So what I like about this is for your $59 loyalty membership, you get to earn your commissions and keep your sales volume, but it's actually the price of the Pro app anyways. So for each one is $12. It's actually the price of the Pro app. So you get the WeCare, you get the SOS, you get that blood alcohol level. We didn't talk about that one. You get a teenager that goes to a party, and you know what? He's wearing his Hilo, and you can monitor that from your WeCare. And by the way, you can tell when he takes it off. You know if they're safe to drive. Again, a million different functions that you guys can use these for, and you can promote and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm sure it's rolling through your head right now who would benefit. So you get the Pro app with that too as well. The second one's for the business, cloud storage for meeting spaces. A protection plan for your Hilo. If you drive over it 3 times a year, they'll give you a brand new one. Like, that's awesome. All electronics come with a 1-year warranty. We all know that. This gives you a protection plan each and every year. Unbelievable. So for those loyalty memberships, I love this company. I just love it. For the loyalty memberships, they give you points. Every point is worth $1. So at the end of the year, you go back into the store and you can buy yourself you get a free Hilo every year and a free Infolio cell phone. Now, I won't get into the cell phone too much other than to say I'm going to give it to my kids. Or another thing that I thought was, you know what, if you have an aunt or an uncle or something like that, we've all got a relative that's got a flip phone still. And you're like, come on, a flip phone? How do you text on that thing? But anyways, they've all got flip phones, so they can't use the Hilo. So now you can give them the phone, give them the free Hilo. All together as a package, you can do it every year. So once a year for Christmas, give one of your relatives that is using a flip phone one of these to protect their health. It's that easy. Now, way number 4, you get paid. Way number 4. With your loyalty, you also earn an extra 1% TVC in your money box. They call it a money box, piggy bank, whatever, cookie jar, whatever you want to call it. So what happens at the end of the year, they give you a check for 1% of all your TVC. So mine and Angie's right now, I'll give you Chad and Tita's numbers. Now I think it's 41,000 or something like that. That's just their little bonus. Obviously, they're a very, very big organization. Mine and Angie's in 6 weeks, we grew it now. I think it's just a little over $300. So again, so that's in 6 weeks. But at the end of the year, you can go to Disneyland. At the end of the year, you can buy a quad. You can put a down payment on a boat. Anything like that you can get to as well. So use it for whatever you want to. Awesome bonus. You get $1,426 plus the loyalty box for your loyalty membership. Our money box on the loyalty membership is like, I think it's like 4 times what the loyalty is anyway. So plus the apps and all that kind of jazz, plus the free Hilo, like they're an unbelievable company. It's crazy. Now, also, 5th way you get paid if you're writing this down. 5th way you get paid if you're writing this down. Every single thing that goes out, you get income on. So let's not forget the loyalty membership too as well. So every time you get a loyalty membership with somebody for their Pro apps and stuff like that, for diabetics and so on and so forth, you get $12 off those people. $6 in fast start, $6 in sales volume. You get 100 people out there, you got $1,200 a month net income coming in for yourself, US dollars. Unbelievable. And that's only 100 people. My organization is 160 already, and that's just in 5.5 weeks. You imagine in the coming months what you can grow yourself, what you can grow it to, and all that residual income that comes in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable income potential. So simple and lucrative, open in 195 countries, everywhere worldwide you can deal with. You know, we got, and again, that's all we do is share a video. And anybody on here that's brought you on here will tell you the same thing. They saw a video, they saw a webinar, that was it. You know, actually, you know, I've never ever once, and I say this on every webinar because it's still true to today, I've never actually in person signed anybody up by showing them my Helo. I've never had to. Everybody on my team doesn't even live anywhere around me, you know? So it's just unbelievable that you can actually work from your computer, from your cell phone. And this is what I love about this company. You know what? I say this in every webinar too as well. What my purpose was in life after my last sales company was I wanted to find a way, because I came from, my mom was a single mom, 5 kids, and I wanted to find a way where somebody in that position could not have to get a second job. They could spend their time with their kids, they could spend their time with their family, and they could still earn. And this year was the first time ever. Last week was all 3 of my kids had a birthday in the same week. One's a set of twins. On their birthdays, we were able to take the entire day off of work, the entire day, and spend the whole day with them and taking the arcades and whatever they wanted to do. Whatever you want to eat, whatever you want to do, let's do it today. We didn't have to go to work and we didn't have to care. So, I mean, like, that in itself is unbelievable. That to me is worth more than the money ever will be, but the money helps. Okay, so anyways, no joining fee, no requalification, 0 chargeback on subscriptions, no monthly shipping charges. So again, with these companies, you have all these shipping charges. You order product, you get someone a pre-ship or pre-order or auto ship that's coming in, you got to pay $25 to $45 a month just in shipping charges. Ladies and gentlemen, you got one product only, that's it. You don't have to have a catalog you have to learn. You don't have to have 15 different types of lotions and shakes and vitamins and supplements and shampoos and makeups and I remember my sister when she was at Arbonne, man, like her whole office was just wall-to-wall stuff. I think she had $5,000 sitting on her walls. Well, you know what? Then soon enough, she had too much stuff. Then she quit, you know, and then she had $5,000 of stuff sitting there. She had to unload it on eBay or whatever for 10 cents on the dollar. You don't have that problem here, okay? So this is the lifestyle. That's the convention in Bangkok in May 27th. You can expect to see me there. I would love to see all of you. As you can tell, I'm a pretty fun guy. So anyways, there's going to be 20,000 people there. The ticket to get in is $35. $35. Most conventions like that, $150 to $200 every single time, $35. I just love this company. Okay, so there's a picture of Chad and Natina getting their Lambo. Now, I'm expecting in Bangkok that to be Angie that's leaning over the car and me smiling because I got my new Ferrari, okay? That's just the expectation. When you see this in webinar in June, that's going to be my smiling face there. And then there's the parents getting the Rolls Royce too as well. Unbelievable stories. You know, they just started in September, okay? So let's recap. No competitors. Like, come on. We have no competitors. Unreal. When have you ever seen a product that literally had no competitors? Not just because I'm saying it has no competitors, because I'm upselling it. I'm telling you, there are literally no competitors. No joining fee, no requalification, no chargeback on monthly, no monthly shipping charges. Oh man, I used to get mad at Angie for that. Category creator, 195 countries were open and worldwide, 21% binary. That's 1/5 of every dollar that goes in the product goes into everybody into the pay program. $600,000 weekly maximum. Check match for 10 generations. As good as your people do, you get 10% off of that too as well. Diamond trips, car bonuses, U.S. public listed company. No fly-by-nighter here. She's open book. And our retention is unreal. For those people in network marketing right now, you'll know what I'm talking when I say this. Our retention's about 95% right now. I guarantee most companies are around the 20%. We're at 95%. You know why? Because the loyalty is for your WeCare, it's for your SOS, it's for the blood glucose, it's all that kind of stuff. Nobody stops the WeCare, nobody stops the SOS. It's like saying, I don't love my family. Of course you love your family and you want to monitor that. Unbelievable retention, okay? So this is the most important slide of them all. This is the one that I really had to get and learn this, and this is why. Because I'm from a sales company, and in my sales company, when I get a salesman, he goes out and sells something, what he sells, he gets. That's it. If the other 12 guys go out and sell, they get something, and that's it. It's just their own thing. But ladies and gentlemen, in this company, as a team, everybody puts in, everybody gets something from everybody else. But you want to be in before the next guy because all their volume will feed up to you. So let me show you how Angie did it and how I would have had it if it was my way. So right now, right now you got 12 people on this webinar, you know, and we have 3 or 4 webinars a day. Well, 3 weeks ago we had 4 people per day on our webinars. Now we have, I think, 48 or 57 or something like that people per day, unreal growth. So anyways, right now there's you, there's the other people on the webinar that are with you right now. You go in first, right after you get off this webinar, you talk to Aaron, you talk to Jamie, you talk to Brooke, you talk to whoever, and then you get involved, you say, okay, I'm in, let's go. And then they get you into the system right away. Everybody else in the webinar, all their volume feeds up to you. So what happens is all that volume from their packages that they go in with will now feed up to you. Instantly by the end of the night, you're already making volume, you're already making money. Unbelievable system, unbelievable system. Now, if I'd have had it my way, with Angie, and I said, no, babe, it's Christmas time, I'm telling you right now, Angie borrowed the money from her friend to get us into this because she didn't want to ask me for it. She did it behind my back. So whatever, she borrowed the money from her friend, she got in, and you know what? At the end of every webinar, you'll hear this from me. I have to thank her so much. It was the best thing that ever happened in my entire lifetime. Anyway, so all those people would have got in, then there would have been lonely little Mike, and all my volume would have fed up to them, and I would have been kicking myself all the way every day. That's how it works, folks. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to do me a favor. Number one, I thank you so much for being on the webinar. You know what? You could have been in a million different places, but you decided to be here with us, and that tells me something about you. It tells me something about what you want in your life and the freedom that you want, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to sound hokey, but that is exactly what Angie and I were looking for, is to stop trading our time for money, to have a product we can literally get out there and change lives and help people. This is why I brought my best friends in the world along with me, my family, you know, which I've never done in my whole entire lifetime. I've never been so excited about something. So go to your people right now, text them, call them, nudge them, whatever you want to do, and I want you to tell them, I'm in or I'm out. That's it. And the reason why is because you know what? We've got 4 more webinars tomorrow. And if you're in, we want you in right now because we want to start building your future too as well. Because all those other people, their volume's all going to feed up to you. By the end of tomorrow, we could already have you making $400 or $500 in the next 24 hours. That's how efficient of a system that we've put together. In the last 3 weeks, I spent hours and hours and hours putting it together. It's so efficient. It's so great. So tell your people right now, whether you're in or you're out, because then they can move on. If you're not, they can also start building with you if you are. And I would love to be in contact with you too as well. So Jamie, Aaron, all you guys, if you need Angie or you need me or anybody on here has any questions, I'm available now. Get a hold of us and let's get rocking and rolling. So again, thank you guys very much for coming on here. Like I said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. And you have yourself a great night.